Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and every once in a while in crochet there are these defining moments, and I really think that this board is one of them. This is so beautiful. I just love this. I've just been walking it around the office, and this is to introduce a series of flower videos that we're doing here on YouTube. And we're going to do videos on every single one of these flowers, and then there's going to be several other flowers also. And most of these were done with worsted weight yarn, and all different brands of yarn were used for this. And I just think it's really beautiful. Look at this. And so it's a great way to use up scraps. And this one flower down at the bottom, let me see, I gotta go this way. The pink one here, I made it big enough so you could actually put like a little votive candle in the middle. And you could use these like to decorate scarves or hats or just anything, placemats, anything. I just love these things. So anyway, well, we're going to take you to a close-up lesson, and Christina is going to show you how to make the flowers. And please, please, please subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos because it really helps us out a lot. Thanks a lot for watching.
Hey everybody, it's Christina from Maggie's Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to make this pink magnolia flower. As you can see, I've got 3 different shades of pink here, a light, a medium, and a dark. And then we've got some green right here in the center. So this is all worsted weight yarn, and I'll be using a size H8 hook. You can certainly use a thinner or a bulkier yarn if you prefer. Just be sure to use the appropriate hook size for that yarn. So we're going to start in the center with the green. So go ahead and get that on your hook with a slip knot, chain 2, and then we're going to work 6 single crochets in the second chain from the hook. So just skip that one there, go right into the second one, and that's where we'll work all 6 single crochets. As you're working them all into this one chain, you may notice that it's going to stretch out a little bit. Don't worry about it. We can fix that once you're done. So that's 5. So one more is 6. And so it got a little bit stretched out there, but if you just take your starting tail here and just give it a little tug, it'll tighten that right back up. And then we're going to slip stitch this together to go into the first single crochet you did. Grab a loop, pull it through, and then pull that loop through the loop already on your hook, just like that. Round 2, chain 1, and we're going to be working over the first round. So instead of working into the top of the stitch like this, like we normally would, instead I'm going to take my hook, I'm going to go back into the center of the ring, grab my loop, pull it through, and then finish my single crochet. So I'm going to completely cover this first row with my second row. So that's 1 single crochet. I want a total of 12. And then once I get all 12, I can join that with a slip stitch and finish off the green. So I'm going to finish these 12 stitches real quick. Slip stitch that together, finish it off, and I'll probably go ahead and weave in my ends as well. Then I'll come back, show you how to start round 3. So at the end of round 2, you'll have this nice little kind of disc. You're going to start with your darkest color of pink, or whatever color you're using. You could use 3 different shades of blue or purple or whatever strikes your fancy, but I'm using pink. So I've got my darkest pink here, and I'm going to join this with a single crochet to any stitch. So I'll just take my hook, go into any stitch, grab a loop, pull it through. There's 2 loops on my hook now. I'm going to yarn over and pull through both. So not only are we joined now, but that counts as a single crochet. Then I'll chain 3. I'm going to skip the next stitch, so we're not going to work in this one at all. And in the next one, I'll do a single crochet. Then again, we will chain 3, skip the next stitch, single crochet in the following one. And we're just going to do this all the way around. So at the end of the round, we should have 6 of these little chain 3 loops. So I'm going to finish round 3 up real quick, I'll come back and show you round 4. So at the end of round 3, you've got all your loops, and I just joined with a slip stitch to my very first single crochet. You're going to then chain 1 and single crochet in that same single crochet. And then we're going to work a number of stitches in this chain 3 loop. So first we're going to do 3 double crochets. So yarn over, just go right under that chain there. Don't worry about trying to go in the middle of it, just go right under it. Pull up a loop, you've got 3 loops, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So that's 1 double crochet. We need 2 more. And then we're going to do a picket stitch. The picket, it's one of those stitches that can vary from pattern to pattern, so be sure to check and see exactly what your pattern is calling for. In this case, we're going to chain 3 and then slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook. Just go into that 3rd chain, grab a loop, pull it through, pull that loop through the loop already on the hook, and then in that same chain 3 space that we've been working in, we're going to do 3 more double crochets. 2 and 3. So you've got 3 double crochets, picket, 3 double crochets. Then you can do another single crochet in the top of the single crochet, and you'll just repeat this all the way around. So in this next chain 3 loop, we're going to do 3 double crochets, a picket, and then 3 more double crochets. Then we'll do a single crochet and a single, and so on all the way around. So that's round 4. I'll finish that up, then I'm going to come back and show you round 5. So at the end of round 4, you'll have this little flower. Kind of cute. You got your little pickets there at the tip of each petal, 6 petals in all. And I just joined the end of the round with a slip stitch. So now we're going to create the chain loops for the next color of petals. So from where you are, we're going to go ahead and chain 3. And kind of take your petal and fold it forward because we want to work into the skipped petal here from round 2. But we want to keep working facing the right side, so just fold that petal forward, take your hook, go into that stitch we skipped, oops, and work a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 4 and single crochet in the next skipped stitch. So these are all going to be in between in the middle of your petals. So just again fold that petal down, go into that stitch and work a single crochet. You'll do this all the way around, and then you can go ahead and finish off the dark purple. So I'll finish making these loops and I'll come back and show you round 6. After round 5, your flower really won't look any different than after round 4, except on the back we've now got these loops to work into. So if you like the size of this, just do through round 4 and you'll have an absolutely cute little flower. But to move on, I've got my medium pink now. And again, I want to continue working on the right side, but I'll be working in the loops on the back. So just kind of fold the petals down in front so you can work in those back loops, but still be on the right side of your work. So again, we're going to join with a slip stitch to any of the single crochets. So there's a single crochet, I'll just go right down in there. And now I'm joined, and that counts as my first single crochet. In the next chain 4 space, here's one right here, you're going to start with 4 treble crochets. For a treble, it's similar to a double, but you'll start by yarning over twice, go down into that loop, grab a loop, pull it up. You have 4 loops on your hook at this point. Pull through 2, and pull through 2. So again, that's yarn over twice. Go right under that chain there, grab a loop, pull it up, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So that's 2. I need 4. I'm going to speed up a little bit now. 3 and 4, and then we're going to work our picket stitch again. So again, that's going to be chain 3, slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, and then we'll do 4 more treble crochets so that we have a nice symmetrical petal. Then you'll single crochet in the single crochet, and then repeat all those trebles in the picket in the next loop, and do that all the way around till you have 6 of your medium pink pickets. Then round 7 is very similar to what we did in round 5. We'll be adding loops behind row 6 here. So you'll just single crochet around the slip stitch around the single crochets, chain 5, go all the way around so you have these nice loops. And so I'm going to finish up round 6, do round 7. I'll come back and show you round 8. Round 8 is with our lightest pink, and then we'll just have rounds 8 and 9, and we'll be all finished. So here's the Magnolia after round 7. Remember, round 6 was these petals here, and then round 7 is all these loops here on the back. So if you like the size of this flower, you can just go ahead and stop at round 6. But there is one last round of petals, and for that you're going to take your lightest color. So I've got a light pink here. It's not a whole lot lighter than my medium pink, but it is a little bit. So you're going to join this with a slip stitch to any of the chain 5 loops. Again, we want to be looking at the right side, so just kind of take your thumb and fold down those petals so you can see the loops where you're working. So I'll just go right under that chain there, grab a loop, pull it through, and pull that loop through the loop already on my hook, and that way I'm joined. You're then going to chain 3. That's going to count as a double crochet. And then we're going to work 10 treble crochets across this chain here. So again, a treble is yarn over twice, go under the chain, drop a loop, pull it through. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So we're going to have 1 double and a total of 10 trebles. When we finish that, we're going to work 1 double and 10 trebles in the next chain 5 space, and so on all the way around. And that will be most of our last row of petals. Then round 9, once I finish this, I'll come back and show you round 9, and that's going to give this last row of petals a nice little edge, a little bit of a flourish, just to kind of finish off the whole project. So I have a lot of treble crochets to make, and once I finish them, I will come back and show you round 9, the final round. So at the end of round 8, this is what your project will look like. Your final row of petals here is going to be very rounded, unlike the first couple of rows that had the points, but we're getting ready to fix that. Round 9 is going to come in and put some little pickets in the middle of each of these petals. So at the end of round 8, you'll join with a slip stitch to that first chain 3. Round 9, go ahead, chain 1 single crochet in the same space as joining. So they'll be right there on the top of that double crochet. Then you're going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll do 1 more single crochet and then do our picket. So again, that's chain 3, slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, and then single crochet in the next stitch and in the next 5 as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll just keep doing that around. So like I said, it's just single crochets, but when you get to the middle of each petal, there'll be that little picket there, so you have the nice kind of point on your petal. Now again, my medium and light pinks, there's not a whole lot of difference between them. So mostly you have light pink, and then you've got the dark pink there in the center. Let me grab this sample again. You can see the different layers a little better. But you know, this is definitely one of those projects you can play around a little bit with the color scheme. You know, and you could do some really cool things by doing some 3-layer flowers like this one. Maybe do some that only had the 2 layers and just kind of mix them all in together. You could create something really pretty out of that. Well, guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you have questions about this project, you can certainly ask them down in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. And down in the description, you'll find the links to everything you'll need for this project. Thanks for watching.
So I'm going from this side to that side, and I'm going to pick up my yarn and draw that up and then finish my double crochet like so. If you do, let's say I've seen scarves made with only pulling 5 loops through, and they look amazing. They're really cute. They come out super long.